Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you find yourself using the word what more than you like to admit, or you are constantly adding volume on your phone or your TV so that you can follow conversations, this video is for you. So today we're going to have a look at 7 signs of hearing loss and why getting early intervention is going to make a huge difference in your life. So stick around and find out why yourself or someone you love is missing more than just sounds. Before we dive into the common signs of hearing loss, let's understand why is it too hard to notice. So hearing loss does not always happen suddenly. It's gradual, it's subtle. That's sometimes you may not be in a position to notice that it has happened, or rather it's happening. You may find yourself maybe having conversation with people and you're like, these people are mumbling, like you're not following what they're saying, or rather you're like, maybe just background noise, that's why I'm not getting them. No, it's your ears and your brain working overtime so that you can keep up with the conversations. So let's dive into the 7 common signs of hearing loss. So the first one, if you find yourself asking people to repeat themselves a lot, let's say maybe you're having a group conversation or a group discussion, or rather you are on a phone call, you're like, repeat, I didn't get that. So that's a red flag. So the second one, if you struggle to hear in noisy environments, if you are in a restaurant, or rather in church, in meetings, and you find yourself, you're not following the conversations, because you ain't following the conversations, and then you're like, oh, let me focus on lip reading so that you are able to follow the conversations, or rather you zoning out because you can't get what they're saying. That's a red flag. And the third thing, if you turn the volume up higher than others prefer. An example, you seated at home, you with your family members, you're listening to TV, but you're like, I'm not getting what they're saying. Then you're like, oh, let me add some volume. You've added the volume to a point where you feel you're able to hear, but that volume is too high for those around you. That's a red flag. And another thing, if you're missing high-pitched sounds, an example, if the birds are chirping, or rather the doorbells, or rather children's voices are becoming a little bit hard for you to notice, remember, those are the first ones, or rather these are the often sounds that tend to fade fast. So it's a red flag. The fifth, when people sound like they're mumbling. So an example, you hear the voices, but you are not understanding the words clearly. This is common when someone has a high frequency hearing loss. And then the sixth thing, if you feel exhausted after conversations, it's not just in your head. You know, listening fatigue is real when your brain is training to hear. An example, you're having a conversation, it's a group discussion. People are having conversation, but you're like, let me try and get what they're saying. So you overworking your brain. The more your brain is overworking, the more you're going to have that fatigue. So that's a red flag. And the last thing, when you feel like the loved ones are noticing. If family or friends point it out to you, like, listen, sometimes they're like, there might be something happening with this person because we're having a conversation, but it's like she or he is not following what we're saying, or rather he or she is missing out some words. They'll be able to notice, and they can tell you, by the way, I've noticed there's some changes happening. We're having a conversation, but you are responding something different. So those are the 7 common signs of hearing loss, and what to do if you notice the signs. So the first thing you need to do is, if any of these signs do happen, or rather you notice them, don't panic, but don't ignore. So you can book a hearing test, or rather hearing assessment with your audiologist or a hearing health provider. And just a heads up, It's painless, it's very fast, and it gives you a clear picture of your hearing health. Remember, early detection is key. The sooner you get help, the easier it is for you to improve your quality of life. So, thanks again for watching, and if you find the video helpful, please you can give it a thumbs up, you can hit the subscribe button, and you can share it with your loved ones, or rather someone you might think, or rather you may think this person can benefit from it. If you have any question or experiences, kindly drop them on the comment section. I love to hear from you. So until next time, take care of your ears so that they can take care of you.